guys, I think we can get started. Let's get started in child's pose, please. Bring your hips to your heels, your forehead to the mat. Arms can either be stretched out long in front of you, palms facing down, or back by your hips, palms facing up. Knees can be separate or together. Whatever feels more comfortable for you. And to begin with, start breathing in and out of your nose. Breathing through your nose helps calm your body. And begin to notice your breath. Notice your breath getting deeper with every inhale. Notice your exhale lengthening and body getting heavy onto your mat. Try not to think about what you did before class, and try not to think about what you're going to do for the rest of your day. Just inhale, I am. Exhale, here. Just keep breathing. At the studio, we take a lot of vibrational breaths. I usually cue them throughout the class. So those vibrational breaths consist of H.A. ha's and H.M. hmms. They're a really good way to remind us to breathe, first of all. There's so many times in class where I find I'm holding my breath, and then we get the cue to breathe together and finally breathe. It's also a good way to just release a lot of tension. Let's take one of those together right now. Exhale all your breath out with a shh. Inhale all the way up. And then exhale, H.A. ha. Begin to bring some movement into your pose. Rock your forehead side by side. Maybe sway your hips left and right. And then if your arms aren't already out, begin to stretch them all the way to the top of your mat. Bring your hands really far forward. And on your next inhale, begin to bring your hands all the way to the right side of your mat, bringing your left palm on top of your right hand. Inhale, press into your hands. Exhale, draw your left hip towards your left heel. Then slowly begin to bring your hands towards the center, all the way to the left, bringing your right palm on top of your left hand. Inhale, press into your palms. Exhale, right hip towards right heel. And then over your next breath, begin to bring your hands towards the center. Take a couple more breaths here. And then roll yourself forward into a tabletop position. So your hands are stacked above your elbows, above your wrists. We'll take a few cat-cows here. Inhale as you lift your chin up, drop your belly, look up towards the ceiling. Exhale as you tuck your chin into your chest, round up your back like a cat. And then keep going. Inhale up into a cow. Exhale, go into a cat. Maybe you can turn your fingers so they're facing your body, giving your wrists a nice stretch. And then go for some free movement. Maybe make circles with your hips here, circles with your head. And then if your fingers are turned around, point them again to the front of the mat. One more cat. One more count. And then come into a neutral position. Take one deep inhale here. And then as you exhale, curl your toes under, lift your hips up and back for your first downward facing dog. And make it active. Bend one knee, bend the other. Maybe do a few hops. Shake your head, yes, no. Just try to wake up your body this morning. And then take a look at your feet. There should be about 6 inches there, so about the size of a dollar bill. If you look forward at your hands, make sure your fingers are spread wide apart and there's that same 6 inches between your thumbs. And on your next inhale, roll yourself forward into upper push-up plank position. And make sure that your shoulders are stacked above your elbows, above your wrists. You may have needed to make an adjustment here. This is just to make sure you're in proper alignment for your downward facing dog. And then begin to push into your hands, shift your hips up and back into your downward facing dog. Let's continue to refine. From here, take a deep bend in your knees and keep your knees bent as you push your torso towards your thighs. Really push into your hands. Feel that extension in your spine and keep that extension there as you take a deep inhale. And then as you exhale, draw your heels towards the mat. So that extension in your spine is what you're trying to feel for in your downward facing dog. Let's take a breath here to memorize this shape. Exhale all your breath out with a shh. Inhale all the way up. Hold it at the top. Exhale, HA, ha. On your next inhale, reach your right leg up and back. Toes are going to be pointing down. Really kick back with your heel. Try to keep your hips level. Inhale your right leg higher, higher, higher. And then bend at the knee, roll it open on the right side. And then go for some free movement here. Maybe make circles with your knees. One way, circles with your knees the other way. Or maybe turn your ankles clockwise, counterclockwise. Just waking up the right side of that body. On your next inhale, reach your leg back straight. Exhale, gently kiss it down to the mat. Inhale, left leg up and back. Again, your toes are pointing towards your face. Kicking back with your heel, keeping your hips level. Inhale your leg higher, higher, higher. Exhale, roll it over. Going for some free movements. Maybe doing what you did on the right side. Maybe doing something different. Maybe try closing your eyes so you can actually feel for what you need. And then one more inhale to kick your leg back straight. Exhale, gently kiss it down to the mat. Now take a deep bend in your knees. Take a look between your hands and take tiny steps all the way to the top of your mat. And then once you get there, fold forward, near fold. Take a look between your feet. They should be about hips width distance, but this time you can measure it by putting 2 fists between your feet, hugging your fists in tightly. And then just let your torso hang. Let gravity take control. Maybe even help gravity by grabbing box elbows or interlacing your fingers behind your neck. Maybe take a slight bend in your knees to release your lower back. I like to sway a little bit left and right. And make sure your head is really heavy. Now release your hands if they're not there already to the bottom of the mat. On your next inhale, inhale up into a half lift. Your hands can be on your shins or on your thighs, just avoid the knees. Draw your navel to your spine. Crown of the head is reaching towards the front of the room. Tailbone is reaching towards the back of the room. Chin away from the chest. One more inhale to roll your shoulders away from your ears. And then exhale, release, forward fold. On your next inhale, reach your arms straight out, up, and over your head for your first mountain pose. And once you get here, close your eyes. Start to feel for the pose from the inside. Actively press your feet into the mat. Draw up on your knees to engage your thighs. Tuck your pelvis slightly under to open up your chest. Make sure that your arms are straight. Take the bend out of your elbows. Keep your fingers active. And then slightly turn your pinkies towards one another to relax your shoulders down your back. And then just breathe here. Deep inhales, deep exhales. And now flutter your eyes open. Look up, look back, reach your arms back, and then exhale, forward fold. We'll take one more of those just a little bit faster. Your inhale will bring you all the way up, look back, and as soon as your exhale comes, reach forward, come down into your forward fold, let it hang. And then inhale up into a half lift, reset your spine. Exhale, release, forward fold. Press your hands into the mat, step your feet back, and pause there in an upper push-up plank. I'm going to talk you through our flow, which we do throughout the class to bind our asanas. If at any point during my description things get too heated, you can always bring your knees down as a modification. Make sure that your shoulders are stacked above your elbows, above your wrists. Draw your navel to your spine so that your shoulders and hips are in one long line. Crown of the head reaching towards the front of the room. Draw up on your thighs. Kick back with your heels. One more inhale to slightly roll yourself forward. And as you exhale, begin to bend your elbows. Keep them close to your body. And when you're halfway down, roll up into upward facing dog. Press so much into your hands and the tops of your feet that your legs and hips hover off the mat. One more inhale to roll your shoulders back, chin up. And then exhale, curl your toes under, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a deep bend in your knees again. Take a look between your hands. Tiny steps all the way to the top of your mat. Hang there in your forward fold. Inhale up into a half lift. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, up into a half lift. Exhale, release, forward fold. Press your hands into the mat, step your feet back, and go through your flow. And then just keep going. You can take this on your own, one breath, one movement. It's your first one of class. So bring yourself all the way to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, go up into mountain pose. Exhale, forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. And then go through your flow. And no need to keep count. I'll let you know when to finish. And no pressure to try to remember every single step. If you forget something, that's fine. If you add something, that's also fine. The most important thing is that you're moving with your breath. I encourage you to try to maybe keep your eyes closed during this process. Really helps you go inside. And then once you find yourself at the top of your mat again, take it through just one more time, and we'll meet in a downward facing dog. Really nice, Sarah. And if you get to the downward facing dog before we move on, keep it active, keep it really strong. Keep pressing into your hands, keep lifting your hips towards that back wall. Keep pressing your heels towards the mat. And if it's available to you, begin to exhale all your breath out with a shh. Inhale all the way up. And then exhale, AJ, ha. Inhale, your right leg up and back. Exhale, bring your knee to your nose. Stack your shoulders over your wrist. Kick your heel with your butt. Inhale, your right leg back. Exhale again, knee to nose. Inhale, your leg back. Exhale, knee to nose. Round out through the back. Draw your navel in. Inhale, your leg back. And then exhale, bring it all the way through between your hands. Dial your back foot down. Inhale, rise up into warrior one. Exhale to arrive. Really press the pinky side edge of that back foot into the mat to keep your back leg long and strong. And then bring your left arm parallel to the mat. That'll help swing your right hip back, left hip a little bit forward. And then bring it right back up. And then exhale, sit into that front knee. Try to think mountain pose from the waist up, so really lifting up from your waist, pressing down with your feet. Take one more inhale as you look up, look back. And as you exhale, open up into warrior two, right arm forward, left arm back. You might need to readjust your stance here. Make sure that your knee is tracking over your ankle. You're stretching your arms out. Gaze over your front arm. And then flip your palms so they're facing the front and back of your mat. This is a really good stretch for your pericardiums, sheathing around your heart. Sit low into that front knee. Try to squeeze your shoulder blades behind you as you open up through the chest and push out of your palms. One more exhale, sit low. One more inhale to stretch across your chest. And then exhale, cartwheel your arms down. Step your foot back and go through your flow. Then inhale your left leg up and back. Exhale, knee to nose, stack your shoulders over your wrists. Inhale your leg back. Exhale, knee to nose, really kick your heel with your butt. Inhale your leg back. Exhale, knee to nose, really round out through the back. Inhale your leg back. And then exhale, bring it all the way through between your hands. Dial that back foot down. Inhale, rise up, warrior one. Exhale to arrive. And then on this side, bring your right arm down parallel to the mat. That'll help draw your left hip back, right hip a little bit forward. Bring it right back up. Exhale, sit low into that front knee. And try closing your eyes on this side. You know what you feel for. Keep pressing the pinky side into that back foot into the mat. Keep lifting with your arms. But then release your shoulders down your back. Try not to hold tension anywhere you don't need to. Try to notice if maybe you're holding tension in your face. Flutter out your lips. Release that tension. And then try to scissor your legs together. Scissoring your inner thighs together helps keep everything in one line. Exhale to sit low. Inhale as you reach up. Then exhale, open up into warrior two. Again, you might need to readjust your stance here. Gaze over your left arm. And then flip your palms so they're facing the front and back of the room. Exhale to sit low into that front knee. Expand your chest. Energetically draw your heels towards one another to engage your thighs. Just keep breathing here. Feel the crown of your head reaching towards the ceiling as your heels root into the mat, palms reaching to opposite sides of the room. You breathe. One more exhale as you sit low. One more inhale as you stretch across your chest. And then as you exhale, cartwheel your arms down, step your foot back, and go through your flow. Great work, everyone. Let's take a breath here together. Exhale your breath out with a shh. Inhale all the way up. And then exhale, AJ. Again, take a deep bend in your knees. Look between your hands. And you can hop or step to the front of the mat. Hang there in your forward fold. This time, toe heel your feet together so everything is squeezing together. Feet squeezing, thighs, everything. One trunk of a leg. And then just let yourself hang. And then inhale up into a half lift. Exhale, release, forward fold. On your next inhale, sit your hips down, arms up, palms pressed, thunderbolt. Sit low into your seat. Inhale, reach your arms up. And then as you exhale, slowly start to bring your palms to heart center. Straight line between your elbows. Inhale as you lift through the chest. And then exhale, hook your left elbow over your right knee. Twist. Press palm into palm, specifically press that top palm into the bottom palm to try to get your hands at heart center. And if your hands are at heart center, feel free to fly away or bind. Use the leverage of that elbow knee to really help you twist open. One more deep inhale to twist, twist, twist. Exhale slowly with control. Bring yourself back to center. Inhale, pop up your chest, strong moment. And then exhale, twist to the left, right elbow over left knee. Press that top palm into the bottom. Notice your right knee is jutting out a little bit. Bring it back. Think heart below head. Lift up through the chest. Fly away or bind. One more inhale to twist, twist, twist. Exhale slowly with control. Bring yourself back to center. Inhale as you pop up your chest. And then exhale, release, forward fold. Great work, everyone. Inhale up into a half lift. Exhale, release, forward fold. Press your hands into the mat. Step your feet back. Pause there in an upper push-up plank. We're going to do 3 yogi push-ups. Again, you can bring your knees down if you need to as modification. One inhale as you push away from the floor. Exhale, slowly lower halfway down. Inhale, push yourself back up. Exhale, slowly lower halfway down. Inhale, push yourself up. Exhale, slowly lower halfway down. Stay there for 3, 2, 1. Push yourself back up. Great work, everyone. Good job, Coco. And then press back, go through your flow. Meet in a downward facing dog. Let's take a breath here. Exhale all your breath out with a shh. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, AJ, high. Inhale your right leg up and back. Exhale, bring it all the way through between your hands. Dial your back foot down. Inhale, rise up into warrior 1. Exhale, peel open into warrior 2. Gaze over your front arm. Flip the front palm to the sky. Inhale, reach all the way forward. And then keep your knee where it's at as you lift all the way up and slightly back for your reverse warrior. Backhand can be on your calf or thigh. Just avoid the knee area. Sit low into that front knee so that your hand has something to reach away from. One more exhale to sit low. Inhale to reach, reach, reach. And then exhale to cartwheel your arms down. Step your foot back and go through your flow. Inhale your left leg up and back. Exhale, bring it all the way through between your hands. Dial your back foot down. Inhale, rise up, warrior 1. Exhale, peel open, warrior 2. Flip your front palm. Inhale, reach all the way forward, all the way up, slightly back. Reverse warrior on your left side. Make sure you try to take the bend out of your top elbow. And then try to stack your shoulders on top of one another. Exhale as you sit low. Inhale as you stretch across your face, so you expand those ribs. And then exhale, cartwheel your arms down. Step your foot back. Go through your flow. And then you can take this on your own. It's your final 1 breath, 1 movement. Warrior 1, warrior 2, reverse warrior on your right and left side. Again, I really encourage people to do this with their eyes closed. It's really nice to go inside every once in a while. Getting all the clutter out of the way, outside world. Again, if you're in your downward facing dog earlier than everyone else, just keep it active. Just keep thinking, I'm inhaling, I'm exhaling. And if at any point you need a break, you can always go to child's pose, reset there. When you're in child's pose, really press your forehead heavy into the mat, so really let it go of all of your tension. And if it's available to you, begin to exhale your breath out. Shh. Inhale all up. And then exhale high. Inhale your right leg up and back. Exhale, bring it all the way through between your hands. This time, keep your back heel lifted. Inhale, rise up into crescent lunge. Really try to keep that back leg long and straight. Roll onto the very ball of that back foot. Inhale as you stretch up. And as you exhale, bend your back knee so your knee comes down about 2 inches off the mat. And then straighten it out. Again, exhale, back knee hovers 2 inches off the mat. Straighten it out. One more time, bend your back knee. Straighten it out. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, open up into warrior two. Right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale, so stretch across from fingertip to fingertip. And as you exhale, begin to straighten out your front leg. Inhale to reach your front arm all the way forward. And then hinge, right arm down, left arm up for your triangle. Try to tuck your butt under so it's like your body is fitting into between two panes of glass. Really reach your top arm up. Take one more inhale to maybe look at the back of your top hand. And then turn your gaze downwards. Re-bend your front knee. Now you're in side angle. Take one more inhale to reach your top arm up. And then bring your top arm over your ear for extended side angle. On your next inhale, bring your bottom arm up to frame your face for core strengthener. So it's like you're holding a huge ball between your arms. Try to twist your torso towards the side. Take the bend out of your elbows. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. And then bring your left arm down, right arm up, revolve, twist. Take one more deep inhale as you twist your top arm up. And then as you exhale, bring your top arm to the inside of your foot. And again, your left arm goes back up into your side angle. From here, take your top palm and turn it behind you. And then slide your arm behind your back. Take your right arm, thread it underneath your thigh. Try to hold hands with yourself as you twist open into your bind. Just make sure your torso is not facing down. It's either facing to the side or maybe one way up, one time up to the ceiling. One more inhale to twist, twist, twist. Exhale, release your hands down. Step your foot back and go through your flow. Just take a breath here together. Exhale all your breath out. Inhale all the way up. And exhale. Even things out. Inhale the left leg up and back. Exhale, bring it all the way through between your hands. Keep that back heel lifted. Inhale, rise up into crescent lunge. Exhale, bend your back knee 2 inches off the mat. And then straighten it back out. Exhale, re-bend it 2 inches away from the mat. Straighten it out. One more time. Bend your back knee. Straighten it out. Inhale, lift up through the arms. Exhale, open up into warrior two. Inhale to stretch from fingertip to fingertip. Exhale to straighten out your front knee. Inhale, reach your left arm all the way forward. Exhale, tilt your left arm down, right arm up, triangle. Tuck your butt under, lift up through the chest. Look up at your top hand, maybe the back of your top hand. And then turn your gaze down to your left foot. Re-bend your front knee, side angle. On your next inhale, reach your top arm over your ear for extended side angle. On your inhale, bring your bottom arm up to frame your face. Twist your torso towards the side wall. Take the bend out of your elbow. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Bring your right arm down, left arm up, revolve, twist. One more. Inhale to twist, twist, twist. And then exhale. Bring your top arm to the inside of your foot. Right arm goes back up for your side angle. And then turn your palm behind you. Slide your top arm behind your back, bottom hand, underneath your thigh. Try to hold hands with yourself. Twist yourself open. And if you do have a grab of your top hand, next step is to try to lengthen out that top arm as you twist your torso open. One more. Inhale, twist, twist, twist. And then exhale, release your hands down. Step your foot back and go through your flow. Great work, everybody. Let's take a breath together. Exhale all your breath out with a shh. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, HJ. Let's begin to slow things down here. Inhale your right leg up and back. Bend at the knee and bring it all the way through for your half pigeon. So your right knee should be out further than your right shoulder. Back leg long and straight behind you. Inhale as you lengthen up through your chest. And then as you exhale, slowly begin to hinge forward into your half pigeon. Close your eyes and just let yourself get heavy. It's at this point of class when your body begins to slow down that your mind begins to become a little bit more active. Acknowledge every thought with an inhale and let it go with an exhale. Just keep breathing. Maybe take this time to take a scan of your body. Begin to notice where you might be holding tension. When you find that, take a deep breath, sink your breath there. Try to heavy yourself as much as you can. Really like vibrational breaths and half pigeons, especially that. Feels so nice, easy. Take the exhale. You take one of those together. Exhale your breath out. Shh. Inhale all the way up. Exhale H again. Keep breathing. Take 2 or 3 more breaths just like that before you slowly begin to transition yourself out. Maybe try going through your transition with your eyes closed, never really getting up out of the pose. Go through whatever counter stretch feels good. Maybe a flow. We will all meet in the half pigeon on your left side. Left knee out further than your left shoulder. Take your time before you hinge down. Maybe on this side, you can get on your elbows. Bring yourself all the way down to your chest. Practice of patience, practice of stillness. So try not to move your body too much in this pose. Just let your breath be the main thing moving. To come up to one if you want to get up. Try taking a deep breath and stay. Take a breath here together. Exhale your breath out with a shh. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, HM. Take 2 more breaths just like that on your own. Before you slowly begin to transition, make your way out. Going through your last slow class. Take your time getting there. And once you do get into your downward facing dog, just make it active again. You know, bend one knee, bend the other, do a few hops. Maybe noticing how not only the pose feels different, but how you feel different. Notice if you're breathing differently in your downward facing dog towards the end of the class. Maybe you'll find your breaths a little bit slower, a little bit longer. Let's take a breath here together. Exhale your breath out with a shh. Inhale all the way up. And then exhale, H. Now roll forward into upper push-up plank position. And then from here, press away from the mat and slowly begin to exhale all the way down on your own count of 5. All get down at different times. Once you get down, your chin faces forward, arms straight out in front of you, palms facing one another, legs are zipped up behind you. Take an exhale as you press your hips into the mat. Inhale, lift your arms up, legs up, superhuman. Really reach up through the arms, reach up through the hands. Try to look up to where you're pointing to, where you're reaching to. Can you get one more inch of thigh off the mat? One more set of ribs off the mat. Inhale, stretch, stretch, stretch. And then exhale, come down. Left ear to the mat, arms by your side, toes overlapping. Take a few breaths here. Maybe sway your hips left and right. Release your lower back. Now bring your chin forward again. This time, interlace your fingers at the base of your spine. Zip your legs up behind you. Inhale, chin up, chest up, legs up. One more deep back bend on your stomach. Really roll your shoulders open. Kick up through the leg. Try to keep your legs squeezed together. One more. Inhale, stretch and reach. Exhale, slowly come down. Opposite ear to the mat. Arms beside you. Toes overlapping. Heels straight out. Giving this side of your neck a nice stretch. Moving your hips around a little bit. Feeling your heart breathing out. And then look forward. Press your hands into the mat and then push yourself up. Come to standing on your knees for a set of camel. Make sure your knees are about hips width distance here. You might even want to just double up on your mat. Makes it a little bit easier on the knees. Press your hands on your lower back. Pinkies are touching, and then you're squeezing your elbows towards one another. Eyes open, mouth sealed as you lift your chin to look up at the ceiling. If this feels good, you could stay right here, or you could keep looking back, looking for that back wall. Maybe where that back wall meets the ground, you can grab for your heels, fingers on the inside, thumbs on the outside. Take a few short breaths. Really nice, Robert. Try not to sink into your lower back. Think chest up, hips forward. Beautiful, Sarah. And then over the course of your next couple breaths, begin to start rolling yourself back up. Putting your hands on your lower back. And then come to sitting on your heels. Close your eyes. Hands can be your heart center. Hands can be open on your legs. Just take a few minutes here. Few breaths here. Maybe take this time to give gratitude for being able to do yoga on a Friday morning. For being healthy, for being safe, for having enough food. Maybe dedicate this class to somebody who could really use this healing energy. Let's take a breath here. Exhale the breath out. Inhale all up. Hold it at the top. Exhale. AJ. Ha. Let your eyes open. Swing your legs out in front of you. Let's do a counter stretch. All that back bending you've been doing. Remove the fleshy parts out from underneath your sits bones and really reach your toes towards your face, keeping your heels away from you. Inhale as you reach your arms up, and then as you exhale, hinge forward, grab your feet. Knees can be bent or straight. Inhale as you lengthen. Exhale as you fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. And then release your hands. Slowly start to roll yourself up. Vertebrae by vertebrae. Until you come to a seated position. We're going to do just a little bit of core work, so switch your hips towards the center of the mat. Roll back until your shins are parallel to the mat. Inhale, press your hands in front of you. Inhale again to lengthen. Exhale to twist over to the right. Look over your right shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Look over your left shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist to the left. Inhale, center. Pause, separate your hands. Draw your knees to your chest. And then lower, lengthen, and up. Inhale, knees to chest. Exhale, lower, lengthen, and up. Inhale, knees to chest. Exhale, lower, lengthen, and hover. Stay here, scissor kick your legs. Bring your biceps by your ears for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And go right into bicycle crunches for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then press the soles of your feet together for supine butterfly. Grab your feet from the outside edge. Begin to draw your feet towards your heart as you push your knees apart with your elbows. Take one more deep inhale here. And then as you exhale, grab your feet from the bottom edge and open up into happy baby. This is a really nice time to flutter on your lips. Maybe straighten one leg, straighten the other. And then we're going to end the class with a shoulder stand and a plow. Or you can go into early savasana if you want. If you want to go into a shoulder stand, somersault your legs up into the air. Support your lower back with your hands. Really kick your feet up. Your chin is tucked into your chest. Make sure you're gazing down the center line. Do not look left or right. Your feet can be pointed up or flexed. It's a really good stretch for your thyroid gland. And if you feel comfortable here, try closing your eyes just for a few seconds. And then slowly with control, try to bring your legs back over your head for your plow. And only let go of your lower back if your toes touch the mat. Otherwise, keep your lower back supported. Maybe you want to bend your knees, cover your ears for death those. And again, over here, if you feel comfortable, maybe try to close your eyes for a few seconds. With your next few breaths, start to make your way down into your final savasana. So I'll talk you out of the savasana at the end. You can stay in there for as long as you want. Just bring you out at the end so you know it's the top of the hour. Feet out as far as your mat. Palms open beside you. Eyes closed. Finally made it to the point where your body can absorb all the work that you've been doing for the past hour. Nothing left to do. Let the ground hold you up. Relax your feet. Relax your legs. Relax your thighs. Relax your hips. Relax your stomach. Relax your back, your chest. Relax your shoulders, relax your arms, your hands. Release the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Relax your face. Relax your ears. Just have a few announcements before we end class. We'll take a collective breath. One quote. As most of you know, this is a donation-based studio. Always has and always will be. The suggested donation is $12. It's not a ceiling, it's not a floor. Whatever you give is deeply appreciated. There's other ways to give. You can post on social media, bring your friends to class, bring your family to class. I'll post the link in the chat for the donation link. There's a teacher training coming up at the end of May, virtual teacher training. Today is actually the last day of the early bird specials, so if you have any questions about that, I'll be staying on for a few minutes after class, so I'll be happy to answer any questions. This is actually such an ideal time to take teacher training because you're at home, got time. Let's take a breath here together. Exhale all your breath out with a shh. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, AJ, ha. Plato said, be kind, for everyone you meet is fighting a harder battle. Thank you so much for attending today's class. Start to move your fingertips. Start to deepen your breaths. Maybe wiggle your toes. Ready to come out, roll over to one side, push yourself up. Come to a seated position.